There is nowhere on earth like Bangkok, one of Asia's truly cosmopolitan cities in all its shimmering, sweltering glory. And for the very first time, the Thai capital plays host to badminton's flagship team event. Welcome to the Total BWF Thomas and Yuba Cup 2018. And that is our venue, the Impact Arena, the second largest exhibition and convention venue in Asia. And everything's set fair because from now on, it's knockout badminton. This stadium will seat 12,000, that's the capacity, and we have reached quarter-final day. The week seems to have whizzed by. We started with 16 teams, now we have just 8. The semis are tomorrow. The Yuba Cup final, the showpiece women's team event, the finals on Saturday, and the men take centre stage on Sunday for the Thomas Cup final. We're in the northern suburb of Bangkok. We're on court 1, and here is the order of play on this court today. We kick off with Denmark against China, the reigning champions, Yuba Cup quarter-final, followed by more women. It's Indonesia against the host nation, Thailand. The atmosphere will be cracking for that one. And tonight, Korea versus the reigning Thomas Cup champions, Denmark, 7 o'clock local time. The draw was made just about midnight last night, and it's come out like this for the Yuba Cup. Japan versus Chinese Taipei. They'll meet the winners of Korea-Canada. That'll start very shortly in the semis. And in the other half of the draw, Indonesia play the host Thailand. And our match here, right at the bottom, Denmark versus the reigning champs China. This was just a little earlier. The Chinese huddle. They seem to be in good spirits. Here's what we have for you today. First up, Denmark's Mia BLICHFEDLT, winner of 5 international events, has the tough task of trying to shut down world number 5, CHEN Yufei. It's the second singles to follow that because Lena Kiersveldt's also listed in the doubles. She'll meet Gao Fengzhe. Then it's doubles action featuring the world number 1s, Chen and Ji Fan, against Denmark's top pairing of Frogor and Tusen. If needed, we'll move to the second singles. BLICHFEDLT, who was beaten yesterday, takes on Natalia Roda, who she's beaten twice before. And if it's 2-2 after that, we'll conclude with the second doubles. Kiersveldт returning to partner Ricky Sobi against Huang and Yu. And remember, of course, now it's knockout badminton. Once a team gets to 3 matches, that's the end of it. We don't necessarily have to play all 5. So I wonder how far down that list we will get this morning. It is early, it's 9 o'clock local time here in Bangkok. It's the 27th edition of the Yuba Cup since it was first staged way back in 1957. It's been contested every 2 years since '84. And of course it runs concurrently with the Thomas Cup, and there are Thomas Cup matches today also in this venue. It really is a stylish arena. And now it's knockout, the atmosphere is going to be even greater than it's been during the group stages. It's been pretty good for that, let me tell you. You can probably hear the stadium announcer in the background introducing our 2 players for our opening singles match.
China, represented by CHEN Yufei.
There's Mia BLICHFEDLT and CHEN Yufei walking out to join her on the stage. Very early start for these women. I saw the Danes having breakfast in the hotel at about 6:30 this morning. And out for a practice. And very shortly, the action will be underway here. Looks in very good spirits, Chen Yufei. I watched her match yesterday. She hardly put her foot wrong in that. And she's a big favourite to come through in this one. The court officials are already in position. There you see them. And very shortly we'll have the coin toss. All trying to get their hands on the Uber Cup trophy. It's only 20 inches high, but it means so much to every competing nation here.
Okay, so Mia, would you like to call red
2
or
love
black?
to Chen Yufei in the head-to-heads, most
black.
recently at the All England a few months back.
You choose the side and
21-17, 21-12. She won that one.
receive, okay.
So we'll have a very short knock-up during which we can put some flesh on the bones and give you some information about these two women. First of all, Mia BLICHFEDLT, who's 20 years of age. She has been fractionally better than that 18. She was 17 last month. Actually won a gold medal at the European Juniors a few years back, and she has won 5 international events. Had a decent year as well. She got a bronze at the European Championships in Spain in 2018. Runner-up at the Orléans Masters, and she made the final of the Scottish Open last year. She's a great competitor, and one thing, she won't be fazed at the prospect of meeting one of the top players in the world. There you can see her record. Started off with a decent victory against the Korean Sung, and took 3 games to get past Kozatskaya. Always, of course, for group matches. So here's Chen Yufei, ranked 5 in the world. That is her highest ever ranking, just 20 years of age. Won the most promising player of the year in 2017. She got a bronze medal at the World Championships last year. She was the junior world champion the previous year, so it is a very impressive CV. It's her first Uber Cup. There you see her results. 2 victories against Fitriani yesterday of Indonesia. She beat Sonia Chair of Malaysia. And in charge today, shooting back from Australia. He's our umpire, and he'll be assisted by service judge Christoph Usebold from Germany.
Ready to play?
Always nervous moments, these. No second chance, of course. Now we're down to straight knockout in this Uber Cup first quarter-final. China's record is, well, frankly, ridiculous in this competition. 14 times they've won it. They've won 9 of the last 10 editions, would you believe? Only 4 countries have ever lifted the trophy. Japan, Indonesia, and the United States are the other 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, China, represented by Chen Yufei. And on my left, Denmark, represented by Mia BLICHFEDLT. China to serve, love all, play.
So here we go. The defending champions in the quarter-final. Chen Yufei serving. Well, more of that, please. A great rally to get us started.
Service over. 1 love.
So athletic, BLICHFEDLT. Got to a couple of those drop shots, which I suspect many women wouldn't have. If you give CHEN Yufei opportunities from that kind of range, she will punish you every time.
Service over. 1 all.
Not that BLICHFEDLT doesn't know that. Unusual error from the Chinese.
1.
Might go back to the short serve after that.
Service over. 2 3.
Yeah, very quick to pounce. That high backhand.
3 all.
No need to run around it there from that kind of range. Tremendous wrist action. It was past BLICHFEDLT before she knew it. Well, that's a nice response though from the Dane.
Service over. 4 3.
Well, make no mistake about it, CHEN Yufei knows she's in a match here. Just because she's beaten BLICHFEDLT the previous 2 occasions they've met.
Service over. 4 all.
Both 20 years of age. They play with maturity beyond their years. Good lead. Wasn't too far wide of the sideline.
5 4.
Well, it is punch and counter punch at the moment.
Service over. 5 all.
Oh, yes. Really engaging rally. And BLICHFEDLT certainly showing no signs of nerves so far. Really threw herself into that overhead. And worked the space very cleverly.
Play.
His judgment
7 5.
was in by a considerable margin.
Service over.
I don't think there's been more than a couple of points in it so far. Just a quick towel off for BLICHFEDLT. Beautifully done.
Service over.
CHEN Yufei
8-7.
defending from the back of the court, but no way she could get across to cover that. There was a turn of the wrist, you saw it perfectly, just angled the shuttlecock away from her opponent.
Service over. 8-all.
I think that's the first time CHEN Yufei has led in this match so far, albeit narrowly and still very early days. And she wouldn't be denied there, BLICHFEDLT.
Service over. 9-all.
Well, it was a little bit of a nothing shot from CHEN Yufei, and BLICHFEDLT pounced on it. Not deep enough. She's a tall girl, BLICHFEDLT, but up really well. And she will go for the interval with a 2-point lead over the world number 5.
Put 120 seconds. Put 120 seconds.
Okay, godt arbejde. Yes.
Så.
Play.
So can she keep up this pressure, the momentum she's built the first part of the match? Hand of apology, but she'll take anything she can get, the Chinese.
Over. 10-11.
Oh, that was more like it. That did deserve the fist pump. Wonderfully executed.
11-all.
Especially backpedaling like that. Never quite feel completely balanced in that situation. It's a great lead, and it's a great point for CHEN Yufei to win, because initially it looked like she was going to be blown away in that rally.
13,
Great
11.
defense from her, and in the end, BLICHFEDLT made the error.
Play.
Well, that was an opportunity. She'd be disappointed there to have netted that
Service over.
between the back line and the service line when she made contact with that. Normally so solid with that jump smash.
Play.
Well, that was an open invitation, which was never going to be refused.
Service over.
Didn't come off the
14, 12.
middle of BLICHFEDLT's racket, nowhere near. So back in front by a couple of points again. CHEN Yufei. Oh, that was hit with, well, a bit of anger, I fancy, after that last error she made.
13, 14.
Just dismissed it from her presence, really. It's wide, though.
Service over. 15, 13.
Always awkward when it's
Service
angled
over.
into the body like that.
14, 15.
Just couldn't get her body out the way to free the racket. CHEN Yufei. Now we're back all square again. It really has been nip and tuck throughout this opening game. Better help from the net, but all's fair in love and war. Well, that's 2 net calls she's had.
Service over.
And at such a
16 all.
crucial moment in the opening game, they're going to take a towel break.
Thank you, please.
Can't say she didn't make every effort to reach it, but it was impossible once it came off the net like that.
16 all. Play. Service over.
All cheap points gratefully accepted
16.
by the Dane. Well, that's a little unfortunate. I think she's okay.
It's over 17 all. Can't see, but we're getting the slip. Mia? Mia?
Danish coaching staff not happy at all, because you can see before that point, Mia BLICHFEDLT was making a point that the mopper should come out. Umpire Judenbat said no, and then she proceeded to slip in exactly that spot. Anyhow, it has been mopped now, maybe after the horse has bolted. Nonetheless, 17 all in this perfectly poised first game of the first Uber Cup quarter-final 2018. It's going to come down to who can hold their nerve here.
18-17.
It's a really well played point by the Chinese. And then BLICHFEDLT, to her immense credit, comes straight back.
18 all.
Ah, too good. Too good. Down. Not out yet.
19-18.
But BLICHFEDLT 2 points away from landing the opening game. And now 2 game points. And this was not in the script at all.
20, game point 18.
There it is. Tremendous performance from BLICHFEDLT in just 21 minutes.
First game won by Denmark, 21-18.
She's beaten the world number 5 in that opening game, 21-18. Now, sometimes it's an even bigger test whether you can consolidate and go on and win the match. This was the key point.
til at være klar på temposkift. Du skal, yes, men du skal også prøve at tage initiativet fra hende, så du ikke kun spiller med nu. Du skal stadig op i samme tempo, så du hele tiden har spillet i. Så hun kommer til at ligge lavt, og så skal hun styre løbene i vinden her. Det er meget nemmere, hvis hun er spillestyrer med at styre dem. Okay? Det er stadigvæk samme måde, som du har spillet på her.
Og ikke angribe for tid.
Så Mia, godt arbejde der. Opmærksom på ikke serve-situationen, ikke?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Double. Play.
So BLICHFEDLT beginning game 2.
Service over. 1 love.
Yeah, nice setup from the Chinese. BLICHFEDLT never going to be able to cover cross court.
Referee.
Looks like we got some kind of a medical timeout here. I don't think it's overly serious. Just be when that knee went down there. This is where all the years at medical school come into play. Reach for the plaster. But you've got to open it first. There we go.
So, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah? That's good.
Thank you.
So patched up, she's back on. I don't think it's a serious issue, just a band-aid required.
To love. Play.
Just lost the flight of that, I think, BLICHFEDLT. fresh air shot.
3 love. Check. Check. Four love.
Yeah, good leave to get her on the board in the second game.
1-4.
She's going to challenge that, and I think that's a decent challenge too.
Called out.
Right in front of me, and that looked very, very adjacent. They well eclipsed the line, this one. We will see as we allow Hawkeye to sort things out for us. Oh no, well, I need to visit the optician sharpish, I think.
Successful.
Way
One
out.
Challenge remaining. 2-4. Play.
There's a reason I don't use sharp knives. Well, it's a good fight back this from BLICHFEDLT. Love 4 to 3-4 now.
3-4.
Just didn't have the racket positioned correctly to play that
Set
shot.
over. 5-3.
See the racket face pointing down. Yeah, she knows. Calculated gamble from BLICHFEDLT, leaving that, and a gamble that didn't pay off. She's in the groove now. After that, by her standard, rather tardy start in the opening game. Hit the line again.
9-3. Service over. 4-9.
Well, she's not done much wrong in this game, CHEN Yufei, and that was a miscalculation. A really nice angle on that. I think it surprised the Chinese.
5-9.
Whole court to aim at, not a problem.
6-9.
That court actually worked to BLICHFEDLT's favour there. Took all the pace off the shuttle, sat up invitingly to be put away. Well, 9-3 to 9-7.
7-9.
She really needed that point.
Over 10-7.
Well, if he'd offered CHEN Yufei 11-7 at the interval, she would certainly have taken it. So she's given herself a very decent chance now to level this match.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Place back on court. Play. Service over. 8-11.
It's a late decision to leave it, and a very good one. There's just a little bit of drift in the hall from right to left as you look on your screen. Oh, what a pity from BLICHFEDLT's point of view, because she set that up perfectly.
Service over.
The shot she missed was way easier
12-9.
than the one that preceded it. It was a decent get, actually, from CHEN Yufei, but she wouldn't have expected her opponent to net. Again, it was a bit of a gamble.
13-9.
And a swing at that. As it just dropped very subtly there. In fact, she played a bit too soon, I think. She kind of threw the shot before the shuttle arrived. It's good.
14-9.
This time, it's CHEN Yufei with the error of judgment.
14.
There's a little bit of venom in that one.
Service over.
Well worth another look. Excellent, excellent badminton from BLICHFEDLT. Textbook point, really.
11-16.
There was the jump smashing in so quickly for the cross-court kill. Not the first time that CHEN Yufei's done that in this game. Well in. Ah, yes. That's about as high as she's got off the ground, I think. It's a soaring jump.
17-12.
Look at this.
Can you please show it? Mia? Okay, thank you. Seventeen, 12.
Well, there was one earlier in that rally that
13-17.
I think CHEN Yufei thought about leaving, and I think it might have been out. That certainly wasn't out.
Service over. 18-13.
So moving inexorably towards
19-13.
this second game, CHEN Yufei.
Game point 13.
So 7 game points to level up the match for the Chinese. Just needed the one of them. So 1-1 now. And we have a perfectly balanced first match in this quarter-final tie. 41 minutes on court, and we're still no nearer to finding out who's going to take the first match in this best-of-5 quarter-final.
他的头顶刹实线这个自己要说多盯一点，而且有的时候配合往中间打一打，然后这个该攻的就该拉他头顶快速一点，别送给他打就行啊。
这边你过去，你看他几个球啊，很平的容易出界，注意一下弧度就行。特别空他正在头顶的时候，他这边头有这段直线，所以说侧跟往上面去，要注意第一段直线的。其实这段你点不要太多，打进去你就加力都可以。
On court 2,
把他抢网，
Uber Cup quarterfinal between
så spiller vi
Korea and
forholdene herinde nu.
Canada.
Okay. Går fint nok, Dan. Lige være en lille smule mere skarp i disciplinen her. Men du er nødt til at skal ind og have initiativ herfra nu. Ligesom i første sæt. En lille smule mere nedad nu. Okay. Spiller godt. Går faktisk rigtig fint. Så hold fast nu. Det gør også op på hende derovre.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game. Love all.
Canada,
Play.
represented by Brazil Honduras.
So Chen Yufei serving in this deciding game.
Umpire, Amani Shoki from Algeria. Service set, Jesper Hedon Larsen from Denmark.
สนามที่2ประเภททีมหญิงรอบก่อนรองชนะเลิศระหว่างประเทศเกาหลีใต้และประเทศแคนาดาหญิงเดี่ยวมือ2ประเทศ
Nice, delicate touch. And she created such a devilish angle with it.
1, love.
กรรมการยอมจากการส่งลูกเจสเปอร์เฮดาวลาเซนจากประเทศเดนมาร์ก
So a good start for BLICHFEDLT in this deciding game.
Out.
Won't be happy with that though.
Service over. 1, 2.
Pretty sure that's her first service error in the match. There's confirmation.
Service over. 3, 1. Four, 1. Service over. 2, 4.
Only halfway up the net. Just got the momentum with her at the moment, has BLICHFEDLT.
5, 2.
Great play again. It was called out. She's going to challenge it.
Ball out.
I'm going to say I'm not overly hopeful for her. She's just being schooled a little bit. This might be more in desperation, I fancy, than in genuine belief that it was a bad call. Closer than I thought, but still the wrong side of the line from her point of view.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 6-2. Play.
Yeah, oh, she put it out. What a chance that was.
Service over.
Looked to have won the tactical battle. All ends up here. Anywhere on the court would have done. And she pushed it long. And now she's miscuing.
Service over.
Not happy at all,
7-3.
CHEN Yufei. With 7-3, it could actually be worse than that.
Service over. 4-7.
That is magnificent.
Service over. 8-4.
Straight as an arrow down that sideline.
Service over. 5-8.
It's almost like she was in two minds there.
Service over.
In the end, did nothing with it, really.
9-5.
Well, that was a frustrated shot as well. She thought, I think, she was going to win the point the previous shot, and when it came back,
10-5.
bit of a lunge at it, and now she's in trouble. 5-10 down. just on the end of an onslaught at the moment. And CHEN Yufei goes to the chair, 11-5 down, and a big shot on the cards here.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chair.
Tvivl ud af at have en ny retning. Okay, kom så.
Players back on court. Yeah. Eleven, 5. Play.
So, can she keep concentrating? Full of what would be a magnificent victory for her and for Denmark. CHEN Yufei just looks completely flustered, I have to say.
12, 5.
Missed it again. And these are just points being frittered away by the world number 5, who at the moment doesn't know what has hit her. Absolutely nothing going right for CHEN Yufei.
14,
Really
5.
don't think too many would have predicted this. I mean, she's not over the line yet, sure, but 9 points clear in the decided game. Missed the sideline again.
15, 5. Service over. 6, 15.
Feels like an age since she won a point for that one. She's been in a whole heap of trouble. 6-15. Wouldn't be denied. And CHEN Yufei's defending here,
16-6.
beginning to look more and more like token gesture. It's in. High-risk strategy to
17,
leave
6.
shuttles at this stage if you're not completely sure. She just hasn't shown any signs of nerves at all, BLICHFEDLT. It's okay.
Service over. 7-17.
So challenge, it was called out. I don't think she's got much choice but to challenge the first kind of close call, this stage of a deciding game. Forced into it, really. Called out, remember? And it's going to stay out.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
So no challenges remaining.
Service over.
18-8 behind.
18,
Things looking
8.
very, very bleak for CHEN Yufei.
Play.
He's missed that. And absolutely nothing's going right.
19-8. Service over. 9-19.
Well, I guess the long road back's got to start somewhere. And sometimes
19.
players do tense up. You just need 1 or 2 points for the win, especially such a massive match like this. And that was almost wishing it out rather than genuinely
11,
believing it to
19.
be. It dropped in, and there's no challenges remaining, and 9 match points now for Mia BLICHFEDLT
Match point
against the
11.
defending champions. No question that was in. Well, she saw a chance there. Her eyes lit up. She only found the net with it.
12.
That's it. It's a fantastic victory for Mia BLICHFEDLT, who's beaten the world number 5. Remember, she's ranked 18 on the planet. The first time she's beaten CHEN Yufei, and she's beaten her comprehensively in that deciding game by 21 points to 12 in a match lasting an hour and 4 minutes. And it's given Denmark a shot lead in this quarter-final. Wide open now. China, the defending champions, with much to ponder. Brilliant performance by BLICHFEDLT.